Welcome back. This is Reply Week. Let's dive into your questions. Bulbasaur writes, do you have any book recommendations for someone new to this industry to read about fabrics, stitching methods, etc.? I want to be able to speak competently with manufacturers trying to bring my ideas to life. I would say great resources would be, there's a company called Fashionpedia. They have Fashionpedia, Stylepedia, Textilepedia. I think it's a great resource, at least at the entry level, to get some basic knowledge on how to construct garments. Other than that, I think there's probably a lot of resources on YouTube and here. We're going to be showing new series on how do we actually technically develop products from start to end. So stay tuned for that. Joe, how did you get started with manufacturing? I want to learn more about how to get into the industry. My manufacturing journey starts quite some time ago. My first company actually launched in, I think, 2012. It was on Kickstarter and I did Dragon's Den. I went to North Carolina State. They have a textile university there you can learn a lot from. But a lot of it's just been on the job training. I've been able to work with brands. I've been able to work on the logistics side because I own a 3PL. I've been able to work with not only the cut and sew factories, but the garment factories, because a large part of what we do here is problem solve, especially in fashion. And if your partners don't have the answers for you, what we do here is we figure out why things are the way they are and why things are breaking. So while I've had some formal training over the years, a lot of it has really just been doing this for a really long time and being really hands-on with everything that we do. No Cal Neps writes, you guys are acting like you buy clothes right now based on quality. Stop it or show me your Kirklands. So I think when it comes to the fashion industry in general, there's so much mystery involved. And a lot of brands don't discuss what does it actually mean to make a quality product. So that's what we're trying to do here is educate you guys, educate our community so that as a whole, we start looking for better quality products. And then that drives demand for the brands to do better. And when it comes to show me your Kirklands, we will on November 24th at noon. Olive Garden. Damn, we got Olive Garden. Olive Garden on Instagram writes, genuine question, what does he do with all these expensive clothes after he rips them apart? Check out our rating video, either here, or here, to find out. Zillaro writes, what do you think about ethical and supposedly high quality brands like Cotton? I have purchased several of their Egyptian cotton button downs, but I don't really know if they're good. I just don't know what to look out for. So hopefully with enough of our videos, you'll start learning what to look out for. When it comes to ethics and sustainability in fashion, I think one part is that these brands actually care about these initiatives and they are doing the right choices to make sure that these initiatives align with their customer base and their product lines. On the flip side though, I've seen a lot of brands just trying to hop onto the ethical and sustainability train because it's what sells these day and ages. And you'll see a lot of certifications, for at least for ethical side, for BSAI compliance, RAP certifications. All of these are social compliance certifications that as a brand, you should be looking to ultimately work with factories that have good social compliance because that's going to align with better quality products. As for Cotton itself, I know it's on the list and we'll take a look at their products in the future and we'll see if they're good or not. Eddie on YouTube writes, can you review your dog? Sure. We'll get her. So this is Maya. She is 6 years old. She is a gas machine. She also is allergic to everything under the sun and is a walking medical bill. But other than that, she's so cute. And she barks at everything at our office, right guys? We love her. So final score, 1,000,000 out of 10. Urban Macaroni writes, you should definitely do one on suits. Not sure how it is in US and Canada, but the term bespoke is very heavily misused in Asia. Bespoke and made to measure are different executions with different price points, which not many people know. As I said before in the previous video, I have a lot of suits, some bespoke, some made to measure, some off the rack. And I've seen this with like Hong Kong, there's like Sam's Tailor, there's a lot of places in Bangkok to get a lot of cheap suits. What happens a lot of time in those cases when they're really cheap is they have kind of like set dimensions or set suits already pre-made and they will take your dimensions and kind of adjust an existing suit to fit you better. When it comes to the bespoke side, that is something that is like from the ground up. You're working with your tailor, almost like your architect, to build something that is specific to you. And at the end of the day, bespoke and made to measure are not going to be the same experience, and they're not going to be the same quality of product. If there is a tailor content creator out there, maybe we can do some collaborations in the future. Esper writes, that creating product segment sounds freaking genius. This is why this is my new favorite channel. Thank you, Esper. I cannot wait to launch that series. I'm gonna do it when I come back from my next business trip. We have a really cool premise for this, and I think that this is something that the industry has never seen. I cannot wait to take you guys on this journey with us. Jedi Mind Tricks on Instagram writes, have you done Kith? So we have done a Kith item. It's pretty well made. Are we doing another one, media?
Yeah, you already filmed it.
Sunny writes, regarding your last comment in the video, how much yarn and cotton do clothes give out during daily wear? Do I breathe cotton and yarn when I'm, for example, take off my backpack? So I'd say probably during day-to-day wear, not a lot. It's the way cotton and a lot of staple fiber clothing is made is it's spun together, and that friction is what keeps the yarn in its structure. Where you actually get a lot of yarn and lint coming off is in your dryer. When you pull up your dryer and you clearing out your lint trap, those are most often those staple fibers from your clothing. When we're doing our industry secrets videos and I'm actively cutting things up, I'm exposed to so much more, especially if it's a fleece item that has been brushed, than you'll probably ever experience in your day-to-day wear. Tonda Tuzu writes, thank you for your expertise and sharing all this, putting all this work in it. Also, people behind the camera, respect to you all. Thank you for joining us. It's been quite the journey to do all of this content and run the business at the same time. Definitely burning a candle at both ends. Round of applause for the two behind the camera that are on our media team. They put in a lot of work to get this content out to you guys. Do you guys want to join us on camera? So they're quite shy. They just nodded their heads, but we have Pratap and Zach here. They're really putting in the work to get you guys' content, and very thankful for them. So definitely a round of applause. The media team writes. The media team writes, can we get a new tripod? This is like a very big curiosity to me. Why are tripods? We need somebody who's in media and videography to come here and break things down like we are breaking down for clothing for tripods and stuff, because I feel like a lot of the stuff in photography and video is just expensive to be expensive. Thanks so much for watching. That's it for this week's Reply Week. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and leave your questions down below for a chance to be featured in the next one.